Welcome to Move with Sevin and to this Yogalates session. Today we'll blend the strength of Pilates with the flow of yoga, creating balance, flexibility, and calm. You can have a yoga block or a pillow or a blanket underneath your seated position of your choice. We're going to start with 4 deep breaths, so find a comfortable position. And as you inhale, you're going to expand your diaphragm and your core, and as you exhale, you're going to contract. 3 more times. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Keep the spine tall. And 1 more time. Now find your natural breath. Relax your arms, and we're going to do a fire breath with straight spine. And a deep exhale to finish off our breathing. Beautiful warm up for our core strength that will help us for the future exercises. And now we're going to put a yoga block in between our thighs and do a cat back. Inhale, looking up, stretching the tailbone back, chest forward, and exhale, rounding the back and gently squeezing the yoga block. 3 more. Inhale, look up and reach. And exhale, round the back, getting the spine ready for our routine of the day. Inhale, look up without compressing the neck, keeping that area long. Exhale, push your hands and knees down. And 1 more time. Inhale, up, and exhale, round the back. Beautiful. Now you can remove the yoga block and let's get a nice stretch for the spine. So extend your arms forward and sit back into a child's pose. Reach your hips back. You can sit down if you can. Keep that spine long. Stretch through the fingertips. A beautiful expansion, beautiful opening for our back. If you're doing it in the morning, good for digestion. And now we're going to start on all 4, circling the knee outwards and inwards. 8 times each. As you inhale, you pull it in to the side and exhale back and down. Inhale in to the side and exhale back and down. You can keep your toes pointed or flexed. Spine stays tall, no tension in the neck. Back. And again, inhale and exhale. Beautiful work. Outwards. It's great for balance. And now we're going to reverse it. So going back and then to the side and forward and down. Feel that nice stretch in your spine. This warms up your hips, improves your joint mobility, and activates your core for stability. Great exercise. Beautiful. And down. Very nice. Great. Now we're going to go to knee to the side, extending it back with open hip and then lowering it down. Lift, extend, bring it back and close down. Keeping the shoulders square as the leg goes behind. Great for strengthening the glutes and hips while improving hip mobility. So extend, inhale, back and down. Lift, reach tall away from the crown of the head and down, up and stretch and back and down and up. Stretch, back and down. Beautiful. Now extend the leg back and leg lifts with the toe touches up. Exhale, touch down, up and down and up and down and up and down. Beautiful. Down, lift 8 times. Tones the hamstrings and glutes. And now pulses for 16 times. Small controlled pulses build endurance and create deeper muscle activation and burns those muscles. Beautiful. Now you can cross the knee back to do a calf face stretch. A deep stretch for your hips after what you've done for your glutes and spine, releasing the built up tension. Very nice. Deep breaths, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And slowly coming up to repeat it all from the all fours, knee circles on the other side. So as you inhale, you're gonna pull your knee in, and as you exhale, you're gonna reach it back and down. Inhale, forward side, exhale, back and down. 6 more like this. You're on 3 hands, so 2 hands and 1 knee, so great for core stability right here while getting some joint mobility. Beautiful work. And we reverse it, going back and to the side and forward and down. 8 more. Really reach the knee back away from those necks. Push the floor away with your hands so you don't sink down into your shoulders. Also a great upper body work. Very nice. And we're gonna extend for leg, knee to the side, leg extension and down, up, reach out and down. It's really good if you can focus on keeping those shoulders square as you do this exercise, and reach back and in and down, lift up to stretch back and down. Good glute strengthening exercise right here. And beautiful toe touches with the leg lifts. This tones the hamstrings and glutes, challenges your balance. Parallel legs, parallel hips. And pulses up, up, up. Small and control for the glutes, and little deeper activation. Reach tall. And 16. Great. One more time with the other knee behind your left cow face. Stretch. Get a nice deep inhale and exhale. Don't have to stay here too long. It's wonderful to stretch after, but let's not force it. Now we're going to lie on the right side. You can stay on your elbows if you wish, or you can do what I'm doing, lying down on my hand and keeping my ribs active, my belly in, knees are 90-degree bend, lifting the left knee to the hip height and pulling the knee in gently and extending it back. Tap the floor, lift and pull the knee in, stretch it back. Tap, lift and in. Good. 8 times. And tap and lift, pull in, stretch, down and up. 4 more. This strengthens the outer thigh, glutes and core while improving your hip control, because you're keeping your hips square. And reach back, lift and in. 1 more. Down, reach and in. Good. Extend the leg back for leg circles 8 times backwards. Reach. And 5, 6, 7 and 8. Reversing the circle in 1. Long spine, no tension in your shoulders. Beautiful work. Extend the bottom leg out and lift the bottom leg and down, up and down 8 times. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Good. And pulse, 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 pulse. Inner thighs, reach, 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 reach 16 times. Extend, reach the legs out, out, out. And gently release. Beautiful work. Let's do a seated twist with the left leg over the right, turning to the left, improving our spinal flexibility, which also massages the organs and supports digestion. And now we're going to lie on the left side to repeat it all on the right leg. Ribs in and right knee is off. And stretch it back, down and up. Pull the knee in, stretch it back, down and up and in. Out. Keep your hips square. work on those outer thighs and glutes to get strong and improving the core and hip control. 8 times again. Nice. Make sure that the right shoulder does not fold forward, which is usually a tendency. So keep that in mind. Beautiful. And out and down, circles backwards 8 times, increasing the hip mobility, strengthening the stabilizers and sculpting the thighs. And forward 8 times. Beautiful work. And now the bottom leg goes up for those inner thighs and down. Targets the inner thighs with this exercise, improving the balance and core stability. It's wonderful work. And pulses. Reach, really pulse. Work with those burning inner thighs, which builds muscles and endurance. And release. Wonderful. And seated twist on the other leg, right over the left. Keep the spine tall. Sit on both sit bones. And relax. Wonderful work. We're going to go on to your left knee and extending the right leg to the side. I'm using something underneath my knee to keep it soft so I'm not hurting my knee. So right leg is flexed, hands are behind. As you inhale, you lengthen. As you exhale, you lower the body to the left side and up and down 8 times. Great work for obliques. It strengthens them, improves the balance, and tones the waistline. Reach up. And as you lower down, reach through that right leg for counterbalance. And now 8 more. But this time you're going to go down, turn the body towards the floor, turn back, and lift up. You go down, turn the body down, and forward and up. Great. Adding a spinal rotation increases the mobility and core strength. So you can start by doing it maybe 4 times at first and then build your strength up to do it 8. The more you practice this routine, the better you will get. And you will see. Wonderful work. And now you're going to reach that left leg down, extend the right arm over, lift the right leg up and tap. Up and tap. 8 times. Great. Stay up here. Half moon position, stretching it as best as you can. This is great for balancing. Extend the arm and leg back and come back. Wonderful work. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's switch onto the right knee. Extend that left leg to the side. Hands behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down and up and down and up. Good. This really is wonderful for balance. And up. Up. Last 2. Last one, and we're going to repeat it with rotating it to the floor, adding that spinal rotation. Come back and lift 8 times like this. And down and forward and up. Exhale, rotate, work on that mobility with the strength. Up and lift and down. Up and lift and down. Stretch that left leg and out and down. Rotate back to the front. And down, rotate back to the floor. Beautiful. Put that right hand down, extend the arm over and lift and down, building the shoulder and core strength while working the outer hips right here 8 times. Wonderful work. Reach the toes away from you. Half moon stretch. Open the chest, hips, side body. Improve that flexibility and balance. And coming back. Beautiful work. You can get rid of that knee support if you need to. We're going to lie on our back and pull the right knee into our chest to stretch a little bit. You can hold it. Very good. We're going to do some chest switches. Lift the head up, the other leg off the floor, pulse twice, switch, pulse twice, switch, pulse twice, switch. Relieving the lower back tension and stretching the hip flexors. And 3 and 2, one more, and into the scissors with pulses. Pulse, scissor, and pulse, scissor. Very good. Working that deep core muscles and lengthening the hamstrings. And 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Now leg extending with the arm circles. Just give your left knee a little stretch, pulling both knees in, head up, and stretch the arms and legs away and come back and reach and back. You can go to 45 degrees with your legs. Make sure the lower back stays down and connected to the floor. Combining the core strength with the upper body mobility right here. And reach and in 8 times and reach and in and break. Great. Let's put the hands behind the sacrum and lower the legs and lift. Exhale, inhale. 8 times. Exhale, inhale. Supporting the lower back while strengthening the abdominals with this position. You don't have to lower the legs too low. Exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down, inhale up. Beautiful work. Give yourselves a nice little hug into your chest so that we can go into our seated side stretches. Find your right leg in front of the left leg and sit tall. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over to the right side. Beautiful lengthening of the side body that improves our posture and opens the ribs. You can turn towards your right knee, square your shoulders if you wish. You don't have to do this part. And let's switch the legs. Put the left leg forward. Inhale, the right arm goes up and over to the left, stretching through the fingertips, keeping that right hip down. You can stay here or rotate down towards your left knee again. And we're going to finish with a deep breathing, which calms the nervous system and reduces the stress and centers your energy. So those deep 4 breaths, you can sit on the yoga block or the pillow if you wish. Again, just focusing on yourself, knowing that you've done a beautiful work today. Just take a moment to thank yourselves for showing up and moving your body and finding your breath. Carry this calm strength with you into the rest of your day. And if you enjoyed this class, don't forget to like and subscribe. And join me again for more sessions together. And until next time, stay balanced and well. Beautiful work. Let's breathe in and extend the arms up together and lower down to our chest. And namaste. Have a wonderful day. Thank you again for joining me and see you soon.